You know why? Because ISOM number 1 made $3.7 million and ISOM number 2 made $2.3 million. That's 60%. I know it sounds like a lot of money. I know it sounds like a lot of money. It is. $6 million is a lot. How much you got left, Eric? You think ISOM number 3 is going to make 2.3 or more? Did you work on that story yet? Or are you still selling the idea? Guys, here's the truth about creativity in markets. I'll tell you, every business professor on the planet will tell you the same thing. You can sell an idea and a movement one time. You can sell a good story every time. Every time. But when number 1 to number 2 has a 60%, how much was number 2 supposed to do? Did anybody ask? Did anybody ask how much money that crowdfund for number 2 was supposed to do? Was it supposed to do 2.3? Great success. Great success. 20,000 less copies than number 1. Fantastic success. And it really is. I think it's still outside of ISOM number 1. I think ISOM number 2 is the biggest crowdfunding comic book in indie comics. What was the target? What was needed? How much did you need to, how much do you need to earn? Was it 2.3 million? Did any of your illiterate audience take economics? Do they know? They have any idea how much it costs to pay for your somewhere between $15,000 and $18,000 a month warehouse? How many staff do you have? What, 10? 10, right? Like something like 10? 10 staff? Maybe more? Hope Alphacore does well. You brought on Chuck Dixon. I love Chuck Dixon, by the way. Chuck Dixon, great legendary comic book author. And this is not a slight, but guys, go look up the projects Chuck Dixon's been on. One of the greatest comic book writers that's still alive. Go look up the recent projects. They hit $1 million. Did you sell a story or did you sell a movement and an idea? Because I'm pretty sure you sold the second one. And Alphacore doesn't have the name ISOM. It's not the main character. It's a spinoff. I love Chuck Dixon. Great writer. Would love to talk to him about it. I did. I interviewed him. He's fantastic. Full of wisdom. Is he going to sell $1 million book?
We hit $1 million. $1 million. It's all because of you. Thank you. Alphacore number 1, Joe Bennett and I are on the moon because you are supporting this project, which I assure you, you are going to love. And because we reach 1 million, that's a benchmark, which means the Rippaverse Studios t-shirt will be added to the campaign. We made it, and we made it thanks to you.
Funniest thing I've seen in ages.
Don't ask me to comment on your fucking garbage ever unless you want me to actually comment.